Hi everyone, it's Nathan. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Nike voucher system. So let's get started. So first of all, many of you might be wondering, well, what is the Nike voucher system? Well, to sum it up, I mean, it's pretty much if you have torn, worn out cleats um, that you'd like to get money back for because you felt like they didn't live up to their standards or quality that they should. Now, for me, as you can see, I have this shoe that has multiple rips along it, and so that's why I'm going to be sending this in to try to get some money back. But something that you should know is that, um, let's say I was wearing my cleats out hiking for whatever reason, and I step on a rock and break off a stud, and I try to send that in. They're not going to accept it because I didn't use it the way the cleat was meant to be used. But for me, this is valid because this happened while I was playing soccer, which is something that really shouldn't occur. And so I'm going to send it in, and hopefully, if Nike accepts it, I will be getting a certificate or ticket of sorts to Nike.com, and they'll give me some. That ticket can give me a little cash in a sense on Nike.com to order stuff from there. Alright, so when you realize there's a defect, the first thing you should do is you should go inside the shoe, look at the tag, and find the date. And so, well, you might ask, what does this date mean? Well, there's a date on the right side of the tag, right by where my thumb is right here. Or on the other side, excuse me. Over here by my thumb. It's very hard to see. You guys probably won't be able to see it, but it says 2/17/14. So February 17th, 2014. And so what that means is you have 2 years from that date to send these into Nike to get your voucher. If it's over 2 years, sorry, I mean, it's not going to work. You only have 2 years. So right now, while I'm making this video, it's January 2016. So I'm good. I have to, as long as I turn it in before February, they'll take it. But if I do it, let's say in March, they're not going to take it because it's past that 2 year date. All right. So after you do that, what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to the website and for Nike.com, claim a voucher. And I'll put the link to that in the description of this video. So you're going to go to that website, and you'll see a page that has a bunch of terms and conditions. And for me, I think it'd be very important that I read this. So, I mean, just a heads up, there's some important stuff on there. So I think it'd be good for you to read that. And it just tells you some limitations, what you can and can't do, what they accept and what they don't accept. So pretty much what I've been telling you about like the cleats and whether it's whether you'll get a vouch for it. But yeah, and then you'll click I agree. Then it will take you to a page, and it will have a bunch of questions, like not questions, but fill in the blank. What country do you live in? What state, city, area code? And it'll ask you for the product number. So you're going to go to the tag again, and the thing you're looking for, it's in the middle of the tag. On my shoes anyway, it says it's right above made in Vietnam. So look right above where the product was made, and you'll see that number in the middle of the tag. So you'll just go there and find that, and you'll type it into there. So that's what the product number is, if you were wondering. And then at the bottom of the page, it has a question about, do you want these cleats to be recycled if your claim is denied, or do you want them to be shipped back to you? So, I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory, but if you don't understand, so when you send them in, they see your cleats, it's not accepted, you have the choice to just let them keep it, and they're going to recycle a lot of the shoe and make new shoes out of it. which is good for the environment and stuff. Or you can have them shipped back to you if that's something you wanted to do. It's up to you. It really doesn't matter. When I ship these, I think I chose to let them have it because I mean I'm not going to use them anyway if the claim's denied. So might as well be used for good anyway. All right. So after that, it's going to take you to a printer page, and you're going to print the paper. And this is the stuff for shipping. Whenever you ship your shoes in, it comes in 3 sections that you guys need to cut, and then. So section 1 is you keep it to yourself, and it just has the directions of what you do. Section 2, that goes on the inside of your box. It gives your claim description, where you live, and then section 3 goes on the outside of the box, and it has your name, where you're from, and it says where it's going, and that's Nike's place for stuff like this. And it'll ship it there. And then you'll have to get a box to ship it in, which I already have. So what you do, you put shoes in the box. I know, complicated stuff, right? Then you put, like I said, section 2, your claim description tells them who you are, where you're from. You need to put that on the inside of the box. Important that you do that. And then, obviously, close it up. And then you're going to tape section 3 to the box. It tells them who you are, where you're from, where it's going. And all you need to do after that is postage and stamps and whatever else, and give it to them and ship it out, and it's on its way. It's very important that you don't miss any of these steps, because if you do, you risk the chance that they'll deny your claim because you're missing one of these steps. They may not even look at it if you miss one of these steps, so it's very important that you try to follow all of these steps. After you get it all shipped up and send it off, you probably won't hear from them for a while, and then maybe in a few weeks they'll send you, hopefully, the voucher, which I'm hoping for. And once you get that, I mean, you can just get stuff online at Nike.com.
Alright, so to end things today, here's some of the stuff you should remember from this speech, the most important stuff. You can do it with any Nike product. You don't have to get it at Nike.com as long as it's a Nike product. It doesn't have to be necessarily torn or broken to the extent that mine was, but as long even just a little rip would still do the trick. See what else? And so for your product to be eligible, it has to be broken, some defect, or it didn't last or live up to the expectations that it should as a Nike product. I mean, that's why they have it. So what else? Don't miss any of those steps from the printer thing. It's very important. You don't want to mess anything up with something like this. It's a really good opportunity to get some cash for Nike.com and get your money back. So just keep that in mind. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. But most importantly, I hope this helped you guys maybe clear up some confusion and any questions you had about this. So if you have any questions, just put it down in the comments and I'll get back to you on that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up in the bottom. I'd really appreciate it. And that's pretty much it. And subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this.